Hey everybody, welcome back to X-Plane 11. I'm Bill, this is Julia, and we're going to, in this flight, we're going to be on PilotEdge, but a little bit of a challenge, and it's a very practical challenge, getting ready for Julia and my first flight together in a real plane. Julia is going to be on ForeFlight. She's going to be my first officer, navigator. We're not going to go super crazy because this is her first time using ForeFlight, but I wanted to get as much practice in before we actually take the real plane on this exact flight in the real world. And this is how I learned ForeFlight. It was using X-Plane, using PilotEdge, and the actual first time I used ForeFlight was on my initial solo cross-country after about 12 and a half hours of total time that I did my cross-country flight was with ForeFlight. And it was so fantastic that I even forgot to use the 430 that was in the plane. So I didn't even... I got halfway back to John Wayne from Camarillo and I realized that I hadn't set my GPS at all because ForeFlight is such a good tool. So...
What's the 430?
GPS. Yeah, which is actually in this plane. This is a 530, but it's essentially the same as a 430, but just squished. So we're not going to use this at all. We're just going to use ForeFlight and whatever nav radios, which we're not going to use, but that was like the VORs that I told you about. So the challenge for this flight for me, and I mean I guess it's really for Julia, is she's using ForeFlight. I am not touching it. The only thing I'm going to use it for is initially for my clearance. Once I have the clearance and everything kind of set up to depart John Wayne, I'm giving Julia ForeFlight, and any information that I need, Julia's going to have to look for it, and it'll be all visible, so you'll be able to see what she's doing on the screen or not doing. So if you guys want to help her in the chat, you can yell at her. But this is not a challenge in that you need to figure that out on your own. You can ask me where stuff is, but you have to be the one that. Yeah, I can. Such a jerk. So I'll help you through if you don't know. But what makes ForeFlight so fantastic is that it is pretty user friendly. So flight, what's up? Mr. Flight X52 will be flying into John Wayne tomorrow.
Who's that?
iPad fails, I pull out my iPhone. Yeah. Whoa, we need a scenery load.
Flight X52.
Okay. Oh yeah. My poor RAM. I need more than 16 gigabytes of RAM apparently. Oh my god. Why is it doing that? It was fine.
Just giving you a really
It was fine
good,
earlier.
Whoa, Bill.
This is my scenery. This is the scenery load trick.
I can't look at it.
It's not really much of a trick, but you zoom out and you spin around, and that loads in all the scenery. So it gives everybody vertigo.
Whew.
I know. I really do need to double that RAM.
That sounds very dirty.
Oh, Chad, 100% information Zulu. Yep. Well spotted. Okay, we're in the Just Flight Arrow. Oh man, this is. I'm just gonna get rid of. I think Chrome might be part of the problem there.
Does it have the virus?
Yeah, it's really bad. But I think Chrome was sucking a lot of my RAM. I've been having some RAM leak issues. It's got Chromavirus.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
I think that's better now.
You have leaking issues?
It'll be fine. We're fine. That's fine. No checklist on this. I don't even remember how this thing goes. Parking brake set.
You chose the Piper because this is the plane we're gonna fly. I mean,
potentially.
Not the plane.
Yeah, but just potentially.
We're not gonna fly in a sim for our first time.
We're not gonna fly in a sim?
Yeah. This plane only exists in the sim.
Yeah. Yeah, we're on a computer.
I know. Never mind. He went right over you.
We're gonna get plugged into the
The
Matrix.
stream looks like a slideshow.
All right, shut up, everybody.
uh,
It's your hotel Wi-Fi flight.
Somehow I doubt that.
What?
That it's the hotel.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely a computer. I think we'll be okay. We just need to get moving. Oh, that thing just starts right up. What?
That
Oh, I initially way worse teachers.
yeah.
Well, thanks, B7. Okay.
PowerPoint Pete.
All right. All of our checklists have been complete. Are complete.
3427 LA Center, maintain file 2303 thermal.
I really do hope.
Tax clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and in-flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Juliet. It's my
John
notepad.
Wayne Airport. ATC information, Juliet. 0153 Zulu. Wind variable at
That's
6.
information Zulu.
Visibility 10. Few clouds at 1,300. Few clouds at 2,100. 5,000 scattered. Temperature 19er. Dew point 14. Altimeter 29er. Arriving and parting runways 20 left. 20 right. Visual approaches in use. VFR
Probably
departures,
won't. I
contact
don't
clearance
think-
delivery. Advise on
I
course
can
heading,
push that in.
altitude, and in-flight following is requesed. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions.
Okay. Yeah. So the altimeter.
Advise on initial
matches.
contact. You have information, Juliet.
I like that those are like
John Wayne Airport.
I know. Aren't the textures in the surface? And there's like grass.
your least favorite thing ever. There should be sand in there. Like you just went to the beach.
Ugh.
Now you're gonna like.
Yeah. Gross.
523 Juliet Sierra, connector.
Or departure 523 here.
Interesting.
Number
Ryan.
550 the Jones. Last Vegas approach, expect that.
Interesting.
Level 2726, kind of say, Vegas approach 125 point. 125.9.
Human ground. Skyhawk Charlie Foxtrot Echo uniform is at the fire station ready for taxi.
So our departure is going to be
523 Juliet Sierra, set arrival, bit of contact, 5
150 and below
5,000,
2400. Departure frequency is going to be 28.1, and we're going to squawk something. Okay.
Yeah, 3427, contact LA Center 133. One three three two.
Everbank Tower, 3.0 Sierra, let me switch over to departure.
Stream needs more alcohol. It has plenty.
Let's do
I
it.
promise you,
Departure.
flight.
Over to departure, 3.0 Sierra.
John Wayne clearance. Archer 444 Foxtrot Gulf. Information Zulu. Flight following Gillespie 3500.
Had 4 aircraft at the same time. Was one of them CFEG?
Fantastic.
Is at the fire station
not
ready for
white
taxi.
flag.
CVGU.
It's just water.
CFEG EGU Yuma ground runway 35.
It is just
taxi
water.
via Delta Foxtrot.
And
Water.
Delta
Or
Foxtrot for
flying.
35 CVGU.
oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, the FAA might be
One of
watching.
operator services terminated. Contact Canyon Tower.
What's the left for
Southern
the
2726
claws?
Las Vegas approach, expect
I've never
Dallas,
seen
runway
so many
26
guys
approach.
like, what do you even call that? Hard seltzer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alerting ground, November 210.
It's too the White Claw is too sugary.
Okay, mine, what?
Information
What's
of
on?
Victor, IFR
That's
North.
truly.
Oh, truly.
3510. So get departure at a contact flight at 350.
Mine is not clear because it's ginger.
Canyon Tower, Diamond
Ginger
261 Alpha
lemon.
Bravo on the visual runway
Water.
21.
Unpopular opinion.
261 Alpha Bravo,
That's
Canyon Tower, runway
okay.
21, clear to
Fair
land.
enough.
Runway 21, clear to land.
Yeah,
261 Alpha Bravo.
they could
Got
use.
a 3427 LA
It's
Center,
it's been busy,
330.
man. They're teetering on needing to.
100, I hear your request flighting at 350 for now and stand by for your request.
I don't recognize his voice.
You would ground, wouldn't be have a second CVG.
No.
And see FEG, it's going to be a second.
What?
So the
I love
2726 would need to be
LaCroix.
250 knots to the left.
Ryan, don't trash on LaCroix.
FEG, runway 35, taxi to be Charlie Foxtrot.
Exactly what I was thinking. Charlie Foxtrot, CVG.
29 pilots right now. Yeah, but not all of those are on
Runway 3,
ZLA.
Mike 2 is cleared in.
That's still a lot.
Runway airspace maintain VFR at 3,500.
Whatever, Ryan.
Affirmative, cleared into the Bravo airspace maintain VFR 3,500.
LaCroix. See, I could sit here and talk about alcohol probably.
2102 Whiskey floating ground. I think you had a request in there at some point.
Talking about planes.
Yes, sir. Park
talking
southwest
about
side, be a
alcohol.
part of the north, ready to taxi
Probably.
Victor.
Would you agree?
Probably
Yeah.
not too far off.
02 Whiskey
Alcohol
runway
is
24
great.
taxi via Alpha.
I'm
Alpha
confirming it's
240 Whiskey.
Jolly clearance, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf, VFR departure.
Who's that?
Iowa.
The 444 Foxtrot Golf. John Wayne clearance, switch direction to flight.
Yeah, Jolly clearance, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf. We have information Zulu would like flight following to Gillespie Field at 3,500 via the Newport departure.
The 4 Foxtrot Golf on departure flight heading of 150, maintain VFR double at 2,400. Departures on 128.1, squawk 3401.
3401. On departure, heading 150, at or below 2400, 128.1, 3401, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf.
Archer 4 Foxtrot Golf, read back correct.
Now you can
Oh,
continue.
the beer.
Good evening, American 1095.
I do like beer, but I like Coors Light, which is an incredibly
Okay, 1095 LA
unpopular.
claims to San Francisco Airport, summer 2 departure, Stoked
I
transition.
wouldn't say it's unpopular.
Well, I mean, I'm not a beer drinker.
It's not
Like-
the connoisseur's
It's
choice.
just- I like Coors Light. I'll stick by it.
Julia, what is my favorite beer?
American 1095.
Which one?
The Elder.
San Francisco via the
The
summer
Elder?
2. Then the stock.
The Elder.
Transition.
Tiny the Elder. I mean,
Yeah, my favorite, but
have
yeah, no, but my favorite is younger.
18 bottles
But
there.
that's unicorn.
American 1095.
American 1095,
Wait, what?
244.
Younger is my favorite, but we can never get it.
2446, American
You know, I
1095.
don't.
American
I
1095,
don't
read correct.
appreciate your.
No, 83 Sierra, contact SoCal approach
I don't appreciate your
127.4.
attitude, Julia. 401.
Fullerton ground, November 2102, skis ready for VFR departure, runway 24 to the north.
2102 is
150,
right cross
2400.
departure at 24 clear takeoff.
24 clear to go
So
right
I
cross
don't
on
drink
02.
Bud either, but Bud and Coors Light are the same thing, and I just go for Coors Light. It's a very weird thing. It's like Diet Coke and Pepsi. People are so opinionated over it, but
Shell Script, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Long Beach clearance, Grumman
It feels super nice to be done.
Requesting IFR clearance to Torrance.
At least with the initial part. Sim Edge, happy Tuesday.
A1041 Long Beach clearance, clear to the Torrance Airport on departure.
Are you almost ready to be
Fly
ForeFlighting,
heading
Julia?
yeah. You want me to stop talking about
Correction, fire runway heading to
Well, you can talk about alcohol as long while I taxi.
Seal Beach direct.
That's fine.
Climb and maintain at 2000. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 5061. Reback squawk only unless you have a question.
5061, 81041.
81041, reback correct.
Johnny Ground, Archer 444, Foxtrot Golf, Rays parking, taxi, tower run up.
And I'm 4830. SoCal approach.
This guy's gonna get frustrated really quick, I bet.
the controller.
Clear the VRDV
Yeah.
Bravo approach.
I know, Ryan. And I meant Jay's.
Human Tower. Skyhawk
Ray.
Charlie, Echo Golf uniform holding short 35 ready for takeoff.
It's Jay's parking.
Uniform, Human Tower, C direction of flight.
Be in northwest, sir. CTG.
Oh my god.
CPG left cross to departure, runway 35 good for takeoff.
I just call it because Fort Foxtrot Golf is an Archer.
444 Foxtrot Golf, Java. Make ground tax run up area VM.
Tower run up via Bravo 4 Foxtrot Golf.
Johnny clearance over 616 maintaining.
Oh, is High Wing here?
Sweet.
Sweet.
Echo like 2,500.
Yeah, remember from Jay and Silent Bob? I'm Silent Bill, Silent Bob, right? And he's Blunt Man, aka Ray. Jay, fucks Biggs. Did you even read the script? Wait, there's a script?
Las Vegas approach 135.0.
You wouldn't last a day on the creek.
So the 2726 contact Las Vegas approach 135.0.
Jay's parking.
676 Mike Tango, John Ray clearance.
But of course, Brad would be in here correcting me on that.
Canyon Tower, Diamond 261 Alpha Bravo, clear runway
Does
21,
Brad know
request
that
taxi to
movie?
GA Park.
Nobody knows that movie. To that extent,
Well,
No.
okay,
Bravo,
I
Rampy and Papa,
know
this
no
frequency.
one knows it. to
Rampy
the
and Papa
extent
ring
that
this
you
frequency,
know
261
it.
Alpha Bravo.
515 the Tango Silk correction.
I bet you out of 38, I bet you out of
How many of you
38
guys
people,
know
5 know Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Oh, Strike Back?
Yeah, that's what that was from.
The first one.
Yeah.
Tango 190 until advised.
Let's see. So, oh yeah, we got something right there.
Looking for taxi to the active for the easterly departure at 5,500 feet.
It's leaned.
The Cat 10.
High Wing, don't worry. It
3
is
Max
leaned.
05 heading a 10 contact Lindbergh Tower.
It's true. I'm an equal opportunity asshole. Oh.
Number 3 Max 05 heading a 10
And correct,
contact
Ryan.
Lindbergh Tower.
Yeah. Yep. The frame rate is
3
definitely.
Max 2 heading 110 contact Lindbergh
It'll smooth
Tower.
out though, I promise. The center line is for professionals.
100 turn left heading 250.
Your CFI is kind of a dick.
100, what was your
Did he
approach
write
plan?
that or did you say that?
What?
That he's a dick?
No, I just said it.
You just said
You bastard, that was gonna be money!
Miami Tower, Premier 210, Whiskey 6 miles southeast.
I'm not gonna look at
freeway.
chat then. You're my first officer. I am flying the plane.
212 is
You
get
relay.
As you should.
Yeah, you relay
Really?
stuff.
19 clear to land.
It gives me, it makes it so much
Clear to
easier.
land, 0 Whiskey.
CPG, contact departure.
Some stream resource management. Speaking of Brad, we're passing him right now.
Lindbergh approach, November 123 Max here at 3,500.
I'm not even gonna look. I don't even care.
Charlie Foxtrot, go off uniform, beam of departures, radar contact, maintain VFR. Who's the other aircraft calling?
Okay.
November 123 Max here at 3,500.
You're just practicing your S turns.
The 122 Max here, Lindbergh Tower, number, right down to runway 27, clear to land.
Gotta make sure that the compass works and everything.
Downwind 27, clear to land 123 Max here.
Turn coordinator is functional.
So the 2726 flying 130 vectors for traffic.
We're gonna make this a very abbreviated run-up.
Potato.
Approaching runway 02 left, 20 right.
You're a potato.
Long Beach Ground, Grumman 81041, signature, ready taxi with Romeo.
Cool.
Alright, 104, Long Beach Ground, runway 26 left taxi via Foxtrot Delta.
26 left, Foxtrot Delta 041.
676 Tango on departure, fly heading 150, maintain VFR at or below 2,400, departure frequency 128.1, squawk 5373. Be back to squawk code only unless you have a question. Also say
So
aircraft
much better
type.
than Carenado.
5373, we are at a contact with you.
That's 6 might take a read back, correct?
Can the sim model fouled spark plugs?
Yes. Some planes can. Some planes can. This one simulates something, I can't remember what it is. I think it's actually it's somewhere in here.
Between you, Catalina, ready services terminated for cancellation of IFR. This frequency change approved.
Is your alternator not on?
Pull up. Pull up.
It's just a gear warning. It's not on.
JCR affirmative. There's no traffic resumed between you and the Catalina airport. Radio services terminated. No more cancellation of IFR. Best approach on my frequency.
What's up, Quasar?
Change is approved.
Quasar.
Yeah, 3427, contact LA Center 124.62.
So you can hold that, you can hold it up, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to. Remember you told me not to flip it?
Yeah.
Long Beach Tower, Grumman 81041, holding short 26 left.
Grumman 8104, Long Beach Tower, runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff.
26 left, clear for takeoff, 81041.
John Ground, number 616, TOS will be right for Custine, taxi, road 20.
That's 676 Mike Tango, John Wing, ground squawk 1 Charlie.
It's way too bright.
United 3427,
Way
contact
too
LA
effing
Center
bright.
124.62.
What's FS?
JetBlue 532, contact LA Center 124.62.
Why do you guys have to talk in so many like acronyms?
I don't know what any of that crap means. What's up, Jeff?
427 LA Center, Roger. Aircraft is radio check, didn't get the call sign, but you're loud and clear.
Oxnard Ground, Cessna 193 Tango Hotel at West Wing, ready to taxi to runway 7 at Echo with information Quebec.
I got multiple aircraft name types. If you guys can hear each other, you gotta be paying attention. I think we just talked.
I really would like.
John Wayne Ground, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf, continue like departure at a 20 left.
444 Foxtrot Golf, you said 20 left?
Yeah, affirmative, 4 Foxtrot Golf.
4 Foxtrot Golf from 20 left, taxi via Bravo Kilo, hold short over 20 right on Kilo.
Bravo Kilo 20 left, hold short 20 right at Kilo, 4 Foxtrot Golf.
676 Mike Tango, runway
He
20
just got
right,
it.
taxi via Bravo Kilo.
Bravo Kilo 20 right, 6.2.
Sterile cockpit.
November 10 Sierra, fly
That's
heading
what I said, I'm not
170 ventures for the
in charge
approach.
here, people.
You're very much in charge. What happened?
What do you mean, what happened?
You freaking flipped it is what happened. What did I tell you? What was the one thing I didn't want you to do is flip that thing.
Yeah, but it went back.
Oxnard Ground, Cessna 13 Tango Hotel.
I told you one thing.
thing.
Just please don't flip it horizontal or it screws it up.
I'm gonna just set it down.
No, you don't have to set it down. Just don't be.
Yeah, I'm just gonna set it here.
Just don't be flailing it around.
I'm not.
Well, you just did.
I did not do that.
You just did that. It didn't flip on its own. It didn't go horizontal on its own.
Yeah, exactly. Rotation lock. Don't you know how to use Apple products?
No, I don't actually.
4.7 squawk
I don't know.
6433.
Someone else tell him. I have a phone, but I don't ever do that.
Please repeat 193 Tango Hotel.
We're going to take out some taxiways.
So where are you going?
I'm trying to rotationally lock your stupid thing. So now it's locked. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever. You can flip it. You can use it upside down. I don't care. God damn it.
Great.
That's cleared to Santa Barbara Airport.
Problem solved.
Fly heading
Problem has been
070
solved.
radio vectors to Quing direct. Altitude 4,000, frequency 124.7, squawk 6433-193.
Hello,
Tango
Torb.
Hotel.
I'm feeling uncomfortable.
Approaching runway 20 right.
Long Beach Tower, Grumman 041, request change in frequency.
Don't kill us.
041 counting
And we'll
departure.
be fine.
We're gonna be good.
Although we get to have
finding
like, as
100, join the
many
localizer.
lives as we want.
This is unlimited lives, infinite ammo, infinite lives.
Yeah.
523 Juliet's here, SoCal approach,
We're
altimeter
fine.
29099er.
Almani 0 Twisty, clear 19er, Echo, taxi billionaire.
The first flight is gonna.
It's gonna be like this.
Will be really funny.
November 1019.
Yeah, you will be. You won't be as jovial, I don't think.
Alpha departing with you. Thanks, 0 Twisty, good day.
Well, hopefully you won't have as much.
Did I miss a call for
vodka.
1048, November 8104, did I miss your
Oh,
call?
what's up, PJ?
1041, so got a departure.
Reminds
radar
me of
contact
doing
flight
emergency
060.
descents. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. We're on fire. I don't want to die.
Good evening, Charlie Croft, Delta Oscar, IFR to delay now.
Hi, Maria.
Oh, God.
What's up, fucker?
Shipley 532.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the shut the up sign. So please,
CGHFO
be
camera ground clear
seated.
to the Delta Lima Oscar Airport on departure.
Just surrounded by.
Fly heading 275 right vector Silmer, then as
Special.
south, climb and maintain 4,000. Departure 124.7, squawk 3642, read back squawk, but only unless you have a question.
I'm also Mrs. Ferrelli, below minimums.
Squawk 3642, Charlie Golf, Delta Oscar.
John Wayne Tower, Archer 444, Foxtrot Golf, holding short 20 right at Kilo.
CGHFO readback is correct. The 444 Foxtrot Golf, John Wayne Tower, cross runway 20 right at Kilo, runway 20 left at Kilo, cleared for takeoff.
Cross 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff, 20 left at Kilo, Archer 4 Foxtrot Golf.
Don't say better. That's worse. Maria's here.
Tower, good day.
I know, this plane does need 2 more seats.
So the 2726 flying at 270.
Approaching runway 20 right.
May 36.
Entered runway 20 right. 5,300 feet remaining.
The 193 Tango Hotel, get ready to
Alright,
taxi.
Julie, you ready?
Yeah.
We're ready to taxi to
Lights are
runway
coming
7
on.
at Echo 193 Tango Hotel.
The 193
Camera.
Tango on runway 7, taxi to Foxtrot
Oh,
Echo.
it's really excited.
Taxi Foxtrot Alpha.
Maria's really excited.
193
she
Tango
just
Hotel.
screamed
Two Tango
for
Hotel,
that.
Foxtrot Echo.
Maria's always excited. It's way too many exclamation points,
Foxtrot,
Maria.
taxi Foxtrot to Echo 193 Tango Hotel.
And lots of capital letters.
The 123 is about to silent, contain 4,000 to 7 Sean, localizer cleared, Alice runway 8 approach.
Approaching runway 20 left.
We are cleared to the left.
San Luis ground.
Clear to the right.
November 251.
Entered runway 20 left.
You ready, Julie?
2,500 feet remaining.
Let's go. Let's go someplace else.
Hey, bird. Whoa, buddy.
Oh, Finbar. 21 months. That is insane. Thank you, Finbar.
Go somewhere else.
For 21 months and for the amazing liveries.
0.55, squawk 72.
Oh yeah, that's right. That button does not actually work for the gear handle doesn't actually work. No, it does not at this point.
Squawk is 1672.
The gear, this handle does not work on the plane.
Actually, it does work. But this will work on a different plane, same one.
This doesn't work. This one.
Which one the victory back correct? 4 Foxtrot Golf, present contact, local departure, good flight.
SoCal departure 444 Foxtrot Golf, we'll see it. Yep. I'm on it. I am on it.
Maria, none of your business.
What did she say?
Where are we going?
The 676 White Tango, this is John Wayne Tower, hold short of runway 20 right.
I'm the co-pilot, Maria. No refreshments. Get your own damn beer.
SoCal departure Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf 1,500 restricted 2,400.
444 Foxtrot Golf, SoCal departure, cancel altitude restriction, resume with navigation, maintain VFR.
ONAV and altitudes, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf. And the audio needs a little bit of a tweak here. Let's do it quickly. Very quickly. Aircraft is coming down. That plane is really loud, isn't it? Loud. How are we looking on ForeFlight?
Great.
How close are we?
We're just sitting in this little circle.
Are we lined up on our track? Pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, we're not really moving.
Julia, I'm in Coronaville. Need drink. What, Maria? I'm quarantined.
Are you actually?
Oh, yeah. Are you guys?
Standby.
She actually might be.
Are you actually, Maria?
Yeah, she actually might be.
I know that you're like only half kidding, because that could be real.
Let's see. Probably a stupid question. Regardless of Bill calling an Arrow Archer, why are you?
94830. Would like to cancel RFR, please.
Because the Piper could be a Meridian, or a Malibu, or a 140.
No,
Radio's coming in.
you're on course. You're doing a great job.
We're doing a great job.
SoCal approach from an 81041 has Delta.
Aircraft calling with Delta, thank you.
Is that any better on the audio?
So the 2726, thanks for your patience. Flight present heading, join the runway 26 on vocalizer.
All right.
And 94830, are you on the ground?
Lean for high wing.
Is that a real?
94830, just for rating purposes, we just have to wait for you to actually land and cancel on the ground to make sure that you actually did make
It
it.
is actually.
Yeah, it's a little.
Self-quarantine.
It's a little tight. Maria's self quarantined. Why does that sound like the last thing Maria would want to do?
And 100, Kinetic Burbank Tower.
With the house, in the house. I feel like this might be too quiet now. All right, let me know how the audio
SoCal approach
goes.
from an 81041 requesting ILS 29 right, full approach of Seal Beach.
It's very orange. It's very pretty, huh?
No, 810 forward flying at 240, Quebec Seal Beach when able.
It's just a little
Cross
orange.
Seal Beach at 2002, the ILS runway 29 right.
Alright, turn 240, cross Seal Beach at 2000, clear ILS 29 right, 04.
I'm your son.
At 3427, it's at the main flight level 250.
So how's it going, though?
I think we're going okay. Lights coming off. Door to floor. Fuel. Looks good. We don't need switch tanks
Well,
there.
apparently 80 knots is a great speed for that retractable air.
Yes, I know. I noticed it. Thank you. Who said that? Was it Brad?
The 3427 Kinetic Albuquerque Center 12845.
Figured. How does the manifold pressure work on this? Is it going to be pretty close? 24. Let's see if 23 looks.
We really need to get a light, apparently.
It's not good. Yeah, it's really not
Push
good.
forward. More noise. So, you're safe eyes telling you.
SoCal departure number
Well, there's 23 squared,
Good day, we'll bounce
and we're at 28. 128.
Number 830, FI cancellation was received. It's passed on the I-7.
Okay, Juliet. What is my track?
The 676 might take us on departure. Roger, cancel altitude restriction.
From here to Mount
And resume
Soledad.
navigation.
What's the
Remote
magnetic
navigation,
course?
caps altitude restriction, 6 by 2.
Like, touch the line from John Wayne to Mount Soledad.
Where is Mount Soledad?
Well, it's just like the next point to San Diego. And by the way, the color doesn't look nearly as bad on the monitor, but it is super orangey. That's really bad too. It's not good.
I don't know where that is.
It's the line that we're on.
I know, but what are you saying?
Like
What do you want to know?
just touch it. Like you should just be able to like touch it once. There you
Jump to 5 and stand by.
go. And then tell me what the course is.
136.
136.
And what does that mean?
Magnetic.
You're 54. Sorry, we are 54.
Jump to 530 to contact Salt Lake City Center 135.77. Good flight.
That's some good navigation. Sweet.
Okay.
Just touch it.
So 2726 is 5 miles to Preenet. No, maintain 8,000 tills. Michelle, localizer cleared islands runway 26 left approach.
What's ground speed showing? GS is on the bottom.
So 2726 islands 26 left.
121 knots.
Are arrows actually this slow? That's probably about right, I would say. Is it? Yeah. At 23 squared, yeah. Well, that's fine. What's the fuel burn?
6 Mike Tango traffic is 2 o'clock at 3 miles. Type is a Piper Archer, same direction of flight. Altitude indicates 3,500.
Oh, that's not on you.
Well, you have to clarify. But how do you know that?
The fuel flow right here shows 11.5 gallons per hour.
Per hour? That's what that is?
3 Juliet Sierra, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
I don't think this thing does like the full lean, like the RPMs. I think it just shuts off if you go too lean.
Number 103 Tango Hotels, Point McGree departure radar contact.
Arnold, what's happening? Good evening. Yeah, wet rental just slamming in there. We slam it. The prop governor will compensate for the loss in engine power. We'll talk about constant speech prop eventually, but you don't have to
approach
lead
DL
with...
Montana altimeter 3001.
Oh. I did not know that, so I'm sorry.
Okay, you're just
We're happy here.
pretend yeah, you're great. You're on course. I'm just gonna dip over here.
You're just gonna open up the door.
Just gonna get out. See you later.
Does that
3
not
Tango
open
Hotel,
up?
cleared Quang.
Jackie 4 Foxtrot Golf, you can contact John Wayne Tower 126.8. Good day. 126.8, see ya.
The 3 Tango Hotel is cleared Quang.
If it can't open, you can't leave. And this thing is not wanting to open.
Wait, did you want rate of extra Quang?
A little off the coast here, but not too bad. I said that to one of my passengers on
The 3
Saturday.
Tango Hotel, you fly up slightly, Lima.
That's a great thing to say in the midst of a
The 3 Tango Hotel, you didn't file as VOR to VOR, that's why I cleared you direct.
Virus.
Fly, standby. The 3 Tango Hotel, so you're not flying with that, or are you flying Alpha or flying Whiskey? The 3 Tango, so you filed an RNAV equipment suffix. If you're not an RNAV equipped aircraft, what is your equipment suffix?
He was drunk.
Tango Hotel, Roger, good Quang.
How are we looking, Julia?
Great.
Everyone's looking good there?
Yeah.
How close are we to our line? Not that it really matters too much, but...
You're like going like this.
I can't... No one can see what you're doing.
I know.
So the 2726 contact Vegas Tower or 119er
you're
point there.
basically on it.
Cool.
Everybody can see what you're doing.
Yeah, but no one can see what your hand is doing off.
I know that. I understand that, but they don't need to see that. Your left wing is on top of the line.
Sweet.
So you're perfect.
That's great. That is fantastic. Okay, now what? Maria, don't tell me what to do.
Vector 1085, SoCal departure, possible pilot deviation. Instructions for climb via the Civic Set, maintain 5,000. Climb via the Civic Set, maintain 13,000. Radar contact.
Does not have a realism expansion pack on it.
Vector 1085, climb via the Civic Set, maintain 13,000.
Break it. It's not going to actually break.
So how do I know how long it's going to take us to get there? I just do
Vector
that.
1085, climb via the Civic Set, maintain 13,000.
Yeah, zoom out, and you can find out.
11 minutes?
Well, till what?
I don't know.
Where's the end of the ruler?
Charlie Golf Hotel Fox Oscar.
Or somewhere.
Let me get departure radar contact. Climb and maintain 9,000.
Just in the middle. This is our destination right here.
No, that's Montgomery.
Oh, over here?
Yeah.
So then, am I going like this?
Yeah. That's the.
Charlie Golf Hotel Fox Oscar.
That's the
Flight
tangent
of
line.
080 vectors for Fillmore.
Yeah. Well, once you initiate it, you can slide it around. Like if you go over here, you can move it. You just can't take your fingers off of it.
22 minutes?
Yeah, but that's the tangent. That would be if we got clear.
3 Tango Hotel, fly heading at 265, vectors for MBA, contact Santa Barbara, approach 120.55.
And I don't know why this thing is not showing up as a. Oh, there we go. I don't know why that wasn't.
Break 1085, contact Delhi Center 135.5.
Actual altitude. So the ETA you can see right there. That's the total distance based on the full flight plan.
November 041,
so
contact.
Our estimated time is 21 minutes.
Contact Torrance Tower 33.07, good day.
Distance to destination.
Yeah, that I understand.
I just didn't have it set up right, so it wasn't.
November 4 Foxtrot Golf, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
No, I had it on an altitude that we weren't going to reach.
Hey, bird, whoa, buddy.
So it didn't.
Break at 1095, LA Center, coming maintain flight level 230.
Julie, you're distracting me, and I missed my radio call. 19-6, 444 Foxtrot Golf. Okay, do you want to do this call? No? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We can if you want. We can go to like French Valley or somewhere if you want to go someplace different. SoCal approach, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf 3,500.
Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf, SoCal approach to the Gillespie altimeter 3001.
3001 444 Foxtrot Golf, thanks. Yeah, thank you everybody for that.
For what?
For telling me that we had a frequency
You're
change.
supposed to pay attention.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
if
you
we
do
were in a
this.
real-
Germany 1041 is still on SoCal. The Torrance Tower frequency is 133.07.
We wouldn't have chat to talk to. I wouldn't be thanking Brad for the gifted sub to Maria.
I know, that's my point.
The 3 Juliet
You
Sierra
also
contact
can
SoCal
be
approach
like-
128.1.
Showing you how that works in the air. That's why we're doing this. So I'm not showing you in the air. I mean, granted, I'm gonna be the one doing this probably in the first. Lots of sterile cockpit under 10,000. We're gonna have a lot of very quiet flights.
We're not gonna be swimming. Yeah, we will actually, because I do not talk in because I'm too afraid.
Yeah, we are very off. We are very offshore.
3 Juliet SoCal approach, Roger. And do you have an approach
I feel like the stream's gonna be an AOP. Well, originally no, Ryan, but I don't think it's going anywhere but that at the moment. Is Chopper Creeper? Chopper Creeper's gonna come out. Let's get back on shore.
You're like, what was your
3 Juliet Sierra, would you like the approach for Mendes or vectors to final?
You guys are just like doing laps over the ocean.
Just so offshore.
The 3 Juliet Sierra, fly heading up 240 to vector for Inish.
Yes.
Thank you. Now you're really off course.
That was. I'm kind of glad I was under the hood. For
The 103 Tango Santa Barbara approach is on the wrong frequency. You should be on the 120.55 frequency.
Oh, I was watching you. But you were fine.
Well, yeah, it
Who's the
ended
other
up
aircraft
being
calling?
fine because we didn't have an engine out, but
Well, isn't the practice to, I mean, not the practice, but if you had an engine out, wouldn't he have told you to land on one of the cargo ships out there?
land on the cargo ship.
Right? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
The 676 Mike Tango SoCal, I actually lost
You're gonna
your
land on
tag
the
and
cargo ship?
I actually have no idea where you're at now. Squawk 612, ensure the transponder is
How
on.
many times did I make you read the practice stuff?
Yeah, and what point did it say if you have an engine out, you're gonna land on a cargo ship? At what point in the study guide for the check ride did it say?
It said something out there.
Yeah, it said if
Palomar
you,
Airport contact SoCal approach
The
119.6.
tanker, I don't know.
Yeah, it said
something,
pretend.
Like,
Yeah,
pretend
we used.
like that's a.
We
that
used
you
the
could
tank.
use
Yes,
103
we
Tango
used the
Hotel Santa Barbara
Am I
approach. You can
wrong?
expect that.
No.
The Santa Barbara
Well, I
altimeter
only spent like
is
$15
299.7.
studying
We
for that.
used the tanker as a fake airfield.
SoCal approach, get in normal.
Not to actually. Yeah, if you were saying if we actually had an engine failure.
Kilo Sierra,
Yeah,
Alphabetical.
land next to one.
In the water.
American 10,
If you, I mean, if you
contact
honestly
Center
can't get out
183.2.
of, if you honestly can't get to the shore, yes. I can only imagine what's going on.
American 95 negative 133.2.
Whenever I say something dumb, my wife always says, "At least you're cute." I do say, "At least you're pretty," or like,
676 Mike Tango SoCal approach sector uniform.
should be grateful that you're pretty.
CFEGU contact LA Center 128.6.
What? That you're pretty?
Look, Agent B7 has landed on a cargo ship in a chopper.
American 1085 LA Center, climb maintain flight level 320. Charlie Jump on the Foxtrot Oscar, fly heading of 345, receive direct,
This is a good
Fillmore when able.
Yeah, I love that plane. You know what, everybody?
Charlie Foxtrot uniform, LA Center, the Palm Springs altimeter 3012.
Like practice, test, whatever. How come that is the like simulated?
Because we're over water, just based on where we were flying. Like the practice area for Long Beach is over water, and it's just an easy thing to say that's your landing strip. Like if we were out over the El Toro practice area.
But
in reality, if you had an engine out and you
land on water.
Yeah, if you couldn't get to the land, yeah, you'd land on the water next to one of those ships. Not
so they can get you.
Yeah, not
it's
on.
Not the idea.
251 Charlie Victor, I have your radar checklist here.
Yeah, you just want to land. If you're going to ditch
Alpha.
in the water, you want to land next to somebody, near somebody. So, yeah, like if we were doing.
The 1 Charlie Victor, I have your
in
radio
El
check
Toro,
loud and
like
clear.
over RSM and stuff. You'd say like, okay, pretend the 241.
Who was the aircraft with the VFR request?
Your airfield, and you'd use that or whatever. So.
No 1 Charlie Victor, stand by.
Okay, Julia, can you find me
who was the other aircraft for
Gillespie?
A VFR request?
Is Gillespie C?
Yeah.
12545.
12545. Okay, do you want to try to?
442 Sierra for SoCal approaches radar contact. Squawk 1436. Maintain VFR.
The left of the decimal, little knob is right of the decimal. And don't make a big
55
knob.
Charlie Victor.
Do
Squawk
not make a joke about a
6403.
big
Maintain
knob.
VFR.
Can you say it again?
Yeah. Well, you can just try. I mean, big knob. Just make it say 2535.
1 Charlie Victor 6403. Maintain VFR.
Below minimum, be quiet. This is called a Johnson bar.
Yeah,
The
I
flat,
know.
okay.
I've seen it all.
Okay. You've been reading and paying attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So, because
Even
everybody,
out for dinner,
because you guys are all
delicious.
freaking children, there are big knob jokes and Johnson bar jokes.
Bill.
She's certainly seen it all. Okay, 2545 is what it is.
November 1 Victor's radar contact 50 miles west of San Marcos, Santa Barbara, altimeter 2997.
0155 Zulu, wind 170 at 5, visibility 5, missed, ceiling 900 broken,
CGHFO contact SoCal approach on 34.2, good day.
temperature 17, dew point 15, altimeter 3001, arriving and departing runway 27 left, 27 right, localizer Delta approach in use. Read back all runway
because it's
assignments
just
and
drawing
hold
a
short
straight line
instructions.
between two
Advise
things.
on initial
It's not
contact
actually,
you
like,
have
following.
information uniform.
So we have the ATIS. Now we got information Zulu, which is like custom weather and PilotEdge. So we're not going to actually listen to what she's saying.
What?
Charlie Alpha Delta Foxtrot, Cal approach time maintain 10,000, altimeter 2999.
No way.
Yeah, no, it's not. He's joking.
No way.
He's joking. Okay. Okay. Do you see that Mount Soledad thing right there? That point. Right there.
Yeah.
And you can see it up here. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So, get me direct to Mount Soledad and tell me what the magnetic course is to Mount Soledad. So you can either hold that point or you can touch it up there on that and go direct to it.
2 Juliet here, finding 240.
Okay, did it change that line? Is the line now coming from our plane? Yeah. So now touch and hold the line and you'll get that course number. Like just touch it. Did I say touch and hold? I mean just like kind of tap it, but not like a medium tap. There you go.
147.
147 is the course. So we point the plane to 147 and then we'll straight there. What is the pattern altitude for
442 Sierra, if I don't need an ident to give a valid position report and altitude, so I did not need an ident.
the pattern altitude for Gillespie.
I'll throw him an ident too.
So try going full screen, and the pattern altitude should be there. Like you see where on the top it says full screen. So there should be field elevation and then pattern.
1388.
Okay, and pattern altitude is 388.
No, 6 Mike Takeoff is a violation of the VR class Bravo airspace. I need you to fly heading 080 and vacate immediately.
Yeah, but the field elevation.
Yeah, sorry, we got to that.
Or sorry, 388 is the elevate. Is the
Remember, Bravo is generally off limits to everyone.
So 388 and 13.
Destination ATIS is 125.45.
The 2 Alpha, what was the request for this approach?
PilotEdge, or ForeFlight does that automatically. It gives you the ATIS for you, so you don't have to hunt for it. But in a situation where you want it,
440 Sierra Alpha,
you can get it earlier.
no separation services provided, practice approach route to maintain VFR.
It's good to be able to find it, but isn't that cool? It just automatically tells you. Yeah, this guy is. I feel bad for this guy. Oh, look at.
The racetrack?
Yeah. Yep. How cool is that?
There's 6 Mike Tango, radar contact lost.
Yeah, so we're going back to Mocha. It keeps on going to standby, sorry.
Okay, how are we tracking on Mount Soledad? Because there's Bravo airspace that we want to make sure we don't hit.
And so,
go to maps. On the bottom, see the little tray on the bottom that says see the map.
The 6 Mike Tango, go ahead.
Yeah,
so just like keep an eye, like we want to be, you see these two blue lines right there,
bases, like all
that
their
one
airspace
and that
too.
one. We need to be in between those two.
There's 6 Mike Tango. The military bases aren't towered, but the airspaces
let me
are
know
there. All airspace that would be there
Mount
does exist.
Soledad.
The towers for the military are not.
And
Oh,
then
okay, that's where I was wrong.
I need
Okay.
to turn on to 093 when we get to Mount Soledad. Makes sense? Yeah, which is right there. So as soon as I get to Mount Soledad, I need to turn to 093. Roughly, okay? Do you understand? Do you remember the nude beach?
Yes, I do.
The 3 Juliet Sierra is correct. Inish, crossish. They're above 3,000 yard of runway 11 left approach.
Something like that. This is Torrey Pines right here, and then UCSD is, I think, right back there. I think this is UCSD. Right, like it was right.
There's
It was
6
on the
Mike
same.
Tango, contact Gillespie,
It was on the main
R120.7, good night.
street as Torrey Pines, but down further. And then this is, I think, where we went, like where all those guys were doing the paragliding from. And effing frame rates. I need to just buy more RAM. Is what needs to happen. This is insane. I think I'm paying to get yelled at every time.
They're 444 Foxtrot Golf, Gillespie Tower, 120.7, good night.
120.7 444 Foxtrot Golf.
You are not there yet.
No, I know. 124, that's a little bit.
CGH Anthem, Kenneth Bakersfield approach 118.8.
And I definitely need some RGB.
American 1095, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
Dude, he passed me off freaking early. That was weird. Just download some RAM. I do just need to, yeah, no, it's totally true. It's so cheap right now. I just need to get a 32 gig kit right now. It's ridiculous at this point that I have 16. It's freaking maxed out. What am I at right now? 75% right now. Yeah, I'm using 12 right now.
Charlie Golf Hotel Foxtrot Oscar Bacon Field approach altimeter W000.
My CPUs. I think it's CPU.
9, whatever you told me.
So I'm over it right now?
Yeah, you're passing it.
09 something or other?
Yeah.
It is happening.
Yeah.
All right, how far out am I from Gillespie to my destination?
You're 13 nautical miles.
13 miles, okay.
Bravo clearance with you, or do we do that later on?
About 3 my Alpha, what kind of Bravo clearance are you looking for?
We're split. Oh, he wanted me to get off.
Yeah, we're heading south over to Torrance Zamperini Field, Tango Oscar Alpha.
Okay, so you're looking for the mini route?
I would like direct, if I could do that.
About 3 my Alpha unable. We have to give you one of the published transitions through the Los Angeles Bravo. The mini route would probably be the best. There are other options though. You could go through the special flight rules airspace, or you could also do the coastal route, but you gotta kind of go out of your way to do the coastal route. So just have a think about it and let me know here in a minute what you'd like to do.
Yeah, I'll get back to you in a minute. Thanks. 3 Romeo off.
Tower 6 1 channel clear, Bravo 3, check, straight at G8.
I'm sorry, who was that calling?
6 Mike Tango Tower, clear runway 7, looking for taxi straight in.
See the mountain out there?
Remember 676 Mike Tango taxi at parking via Bravo, remain this frequency, have a good one.
Bravo, this frequency, good day, 6 with you.
Gillespie Tower, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf, information Zulu inbound over Montgomery.
I was wondering if we could be handed off to GU departure for passage.
That's Charlie Golf Yankee Bravo Victor calling. You said your radios are working again and you want to go back to departure?
Yeah, there's no unpublished.
Yes, please. Charlie Golf Yankee Bravo Victor.
Bravo clearance.
Charlie Golf Yankee Bravo Victor, Roger. Just frequency change approved. You'll have to give him a call on your own. Charlie Golf Yankee Bravo Victor. And the frequency is 124.7.
There, you're passing it.
Gillespie.
No.
24.7. Charlie Golf Yankee Victor.
November 978 Alpha Papa, taking off of runway 29, departing to Lima 88.
What is this purple, or not purple, this like teal?
That's my glide ring. So if the engine goes out, that's
Number 978 Alpha Papa San Luis ground, and where are you parked on the field?
Takes into account terrain. Yeah, see, like in front of us, you see we have the mountains.
Holding short to runway 29.
So let's take into account that.
At San Luis, is that correct?
Okay, you're 6.5 nautical miles.
Gillespie Tower, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf, inbound information Zulu over Montgomery Field.
Number 444 Foxtrot Golf, Gillespie Tower, and a right base runway, let's see, runway 17, actually I'll tell you what, the left downwind runway 27 right, and the wind calm runway 27 right, clears to land.
Alright, left downwind for 27 right, clear to land 27 right, 444 Foxtrot Golf. Okay. So, what is the
November
time altitude
978 Alpha Papa, we're at Oceano County.
Gillespie?
Yeah.
Number 978 Alpha Papa, okay, you're calling San Luis ground, so if you're at a different airport, then this is not the appropriate frequency for you to be on.
So you can click on get to full screen on Gillespie. So you can either
Torrance Tower, B523 Juliet's here on the RNAV 11 left.
1388.
Okay. And how long is
523 Juliet Sierra,
right?
Torrance Tower, runway 11 left, cleared to land, the wind 100 at 6.
Okay, cleared to land, 11 left, 523 Juliet's here.
Adoned, they happen, but not at LAX. Almost never. San Diego, you'll very commonly get Bravo transitions, but LAX, not really.
5,342 feet.
John Tower, Seminole 4420, Alpha, inbound, ILS 20, right, practice approach, full stop.
Number 442 Sierra Alpha, John Wayne Tower, wind 110 at 6, runway 20 right, clear to land.
There's not even a question almost. I mean, I don't know how many times someone's flown from John Wayne to Gillespie and not gotten that shortcut.
John Wayne clearance, November 120 Echo Charlie, IFR round robin.
Get cut across.
Number 121
probably like
Echo
midday on a
Charlie,
weekday,
you are number 2 on request. Bye.
You go to maps.
You're coming in.
Yeah, look at here's Kevin Sarah. That's there, up there. All right, 1388 was.
Santa Monica Ground, Archer 333 Romeo Alpha.
Hey, bird. Whoa, buddy.
Jeez.
Number 333 Romeo Alpha, guys.
2 red, 2 right. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
We're just going to
that
take a
is
departure northbound.
Super nice of you, man.
Bravo and
Dem pork chops, very nice. Fast Joe Testarossa.
And just stay out of your way
Colin B. Games.
That way, if that's all right.
Goldsy.
Number 333 Romeo Alpha, yeah, that's
Fatal.
fine with me. I know you're ready to
That is
taxi.
awesome, man. Thank you so much. 2 red, 2
Number 333
white.
Romeo Alpha, runway 21 taxi via Bravo.
20 or 27.
Runway
right.
21 taxi via Bravo for 3 Romeo Alpha.
It's just lurking. Well, Colin, now you got to stick around.
Number 767 Charlie Lima cleared to the. You're going to Chino, is that right?
Yeah, the NZXT motherboards are
Charlie.
actually pretty nice looking.
Okay, stand by. I just need to fix the spelling mistake there.
Roger.
All right, we are.
Hey, bird. Whoa, buddy.
Number 767 Charlie Lima cleared to the Chino Airport via the runway 26 left departure procedure to Prado, then as filed. Maintain 4,000, expect 5,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.4, squawk 3061.
Okay, do you remember where
Clear
the
to
restaurant is
Chino
at
via
Gillespie?
26 left departure procedure. Climb and maintain at or below 4,000, 5,000, 5 minutes after. Frequency 135.4, squawk 3061, 7 Charlie Lima.
7 Charlie Lima, initial altitude is not at or below, it's at, maintain 4,000.
Maintain 4,000, 7 Charlie Lima.
Number 7 Charlie Lima, your back is correct.
Find a taxi.
7 Charlie Lima.
Pull up. Pull up.
I haven't
Number
flown
121
this
Echo
plane
Charlie
in a
cleared to the
long
John
time.
Wayne Orange County Airport.
Pilot Peter,
on departure
welcome
flight heading
aboard. Thank you for
220.
following.
Expect radar vectors to Seal Beach,
Julia, I'm
then
unsure,
as filed.
But yes.
Maintain 2,000, expect 3,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1 and squawk 1311.
Viper 121 Echo Charlie, clear to John Wayne, maintain 220, radar vectors to Seal Beach, then as filed, 2,000, expect 3,000, 128.1, 1311.
121 Echo Charlie, your back is correct, and information kilo is correct.
How do we get there? Where are we?
Roger, 1 Echo Charlie.
Torrance Tower, 523 Juliet Sierra is off the active
Okay,
at
I am
hotel.
on Alpha.
523 Juliet
So
Sierra,
look at
taxi parking via
Alpha
hotel
off of
and
27
Alpha
right.
remain this frequency. Have a good day.
Hotel Alpha, this frequency. We'll have a good day. Thank you, sir.
Gillespie Tower, Archer 444, Foxtrot Golf, clear of 27 right at Alpha, taxiing to the restaurant below the tower.
Number 444 Foxtrot Golf, Roger. Cross runway 27 left at Alpha, and then continue taxi via Alpha to parking. You can remain this frequency.
All right, cross 27 left at Alpha. Alpha to parking, staying with you. 444 Foxtrot Golf, thanks. The whole...
And was there anyone else waiting?
Yeah. It's actually really a error.
Camel ground, Charlie, Bingo Victor, back with you for the last time with Lima, looking for taxi to the active for eastbound departure. Your 5.5 is looking for flight following for the coastal route southbound for the Cat 10.
Approaching runway 09 right, 27 left.
What is that radio call?
Entered runway 09 right, 27 left.
Yankee Bravo Victor, Roger, on departure. My apologies, the departure frequency would be 124.7 and squawk.
Well, that worked out pretty nice.
4624.
What's up, Dave? And John, hello.
Squawk 4624.
Did I already had that
over
highlighted, huh?
Let me go on 124.7, Charlie Golf Bravo Victor.
The green.
Yankee Bravo Victor, back is correct.
Yeah, I
and
must
if you
have
didn't already tell me, the information November is current advice radio taxi.
But that's something that we can like pre-plan.
Ready taxi.
You know, like highlight it so it's easier for you to like spot. Like,
Charlie Golf, Yankee Bravo Victor, Roger, runway 26 taxi to the Foxtrot and Alpha.
And then the super underrated Gillespie Field Airport Cafe.
Number 20 Alpha,
November 121 Echo, Charlie, west to GA ramp with Kilo taxi for departure.
Okay, like
So there you go.
Dr. 170 Alpha, taxi parking via Alpha, and monitor ground 120.8.
What do you think about that?
Are we gonna get some food?
You're like completely off the camera.
Taxi to parking via Alpha, monitor ground 120.84420.
Who else was trying to call?
121 Echo, Charlie, west GA ramp, request taxi for departure with Kilo.
Number 121 Echo, Charlie, Joey, ground runway 20 right at Kilo, taxi via Bravo and Kilo.
20 right at Kilo, taxi Bravo Kilo.
Right here. It's right here. Yeah, that's a bummer. This is right where I was when I sat in that Grumman.
Yeah.
It's right there. Okay, Juliet, good job with your first simulator ForeFlight flight. How do you feel?
So good.
So awesome?
Yeah.
Okay.
Santa Monica Tower, Archer 333, Romeo Alpha, holding short runway 21, departure north.
I'm going to fly it back.
Number 333, Romeo Alpha, Santa Monica Tower, the wind 1204, runway 21, cleared for takeoff, right down with departure is approved.
Oh yeah, say goodbye to everybody.
Right down with departure approved, clear for takeoff, runway 21 for 3 Romeo
That's
Alpha.
all you're going to do is just throw up the deuce and get the hell out of there?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Santa Barbara Tower, Cessna 193 Tango Hotel, inbound for ILS runway 7.
You're sick and tired, that's for sure.
Number 193 Tango Hotel, Santa Barbara Tower. Wind calm, runway 7, cleared to land.
Hi, Brad. Thank you.
Runway 7, cleared to land, 193 Tango Hotel.
Let's get back to John Wayne. We got the ballast out of the right seat. Okay, let's go. Nope, that's backwards. There. Not Soledad. Okay. Clearance. Still on information Zulu. Clearance over 25.1. Here we go. Let's see. Ryan, she's definitely not above rolling her eyes before.
Santa Monica Tower, Archer 3 Romeo Alpha.
Number 3 Romeo Alpha, go ahead.
Yeah, I would
Jay
like to
Pilot,
flight following.
thank you, man. I really appreciate that. It was a
Number 3 Romeo Alpha.
It was quite the ordeal to get it done,
look
but
real fast.
I'm very happy that it is in fact finally done. All right, let's get our departure out of here. Gillespie clearance, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf. Information Zulu. We'd like flight following to John Wayne at 4,500.
Blocked. Yeah, we're going to be departing northeast and then around the Charlie, around Burbank, and then coming back around east and then south.
November 3 Alpha, Roger. Contact, or I suggest you call SoCal approach 134.9 air.
34.9 for 3 Romeo Alpha, thank you.
Oh my god. Wow. Gillespie clearance, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf. Information Zulu, flight following John Wayne 4,500.
November 444 Foxtrot Golf, have a request, am I?
Okay. Standing by. Let's do it. Dude, it's super busy on the network right now. That's crazy. Would you guys say it was like 19 planes? It probably is more now. Let's see. Live map. It's not so bad right now, but yeah, they're all in SoCal. It's quiet in Europe. It's very quiet in Europe.
444 Foxtrot Bravo, departure frequency be 11.9.6, and the squawk 4421.
4421. Alright, departure frequency will be 19.6, squawking 4421 444 Foxtrot Golf.
444 Foxtrot Golf, feedback is correct. Information, Victor is current, advisory ready to taxi. You can expect runway 27 left.
Alright, 27 left, we're ready to taxi. We've got information Zulu, 444 Foxtrot Golf. We're at tower parking.
444 Foxtrot Golf, Roger, runway 27 left, taxi via Delta, cross runway 17.
Delta, crossing 1727 left, 444 Foxtrot Golf. 21, there we go, okay.
John Wayne Tower, Piper.
Do I get a third beer? Yes.
On runway 20 right at Kilo.
Flight, did you hear the
John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right at
microwave
Kilo,
going?
cleared for takeoff, the wind 1106.
Clear for takeoff, 20 right, 121 Echo Charlie.
Palm Springs Tower, Skyhawk Charlie Foxtrot Golf uniform, inbound full stop.
Okay, we're 19.6.
Charlie Foxtrot Echo Golf uniform, Palm Springs Tower. Runway Charlie Foxtrot Golf, correction, Charlie Foxtrot Echo Golf uniform, Palm Springs Tower, the wind. 230 at 4, runway 31 left, clear to land.
31 left, clear to land. Charlie Foxtrot Echo Golf uniform.
Approaching runway 1735.
Got it.
Entered runway 1735.
Beautiful. Clear, not going to get run over.
Come on, route ground Charlie Golf Hotel, Foxtrot Oscar, IFR clearance to Delano.
Charlie Golf Hotel, Foxtrot Alpha, correction, Hotel.
Let's see if we can get SoCal to give us a realistic clearance
on request,
here.
On request, Charlie Golf Hotel, Foxtrot Oscar.
Get a little shortcut. Shorty cut. Well, I think that was a pretty good, surprisingly, based off of the previous times that Julia has been on stream, I was kind of thinking she was going to be a little bit less, I guess, engaged with the chat.
Charlie Golf Hotel Foxtrot Oscar, you're clear to the Delano Airport.
Happy that
on
she,
departure flight heading 275, at vector
but,
2 Fillmore, then as filed.
Approaching runway 27 left.
Distraction.
10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency.
I feel like she's pretty good with.
And
chat was definitely her main job.
34.
But I feel like she did a pretty good job with ForeFlight. So that is encouraging, even with the distraction. So maybe doing this a couple of times will be good once we get in the real plane, just in case. Yay, Julia. Yay, Maria.
193 Tango Hotel, clear runway 7 at Mike, making this a full stop.
Number 121 Echo Charlie, contact SoCal departure, good flight.
SoCal departure, thanks for your help. 1 Echo Charlie.
I'm sorry, who's calling it full stop? Oh, never mind. Number 193 Tango Hotel. Where are you parking tonight?
Above all aviation. 193 Tango Hotel.
He has no idea where that
is. 129 Tango Hotel, roger, turn left on hotel, taxi to parking.
Where the hell did you get that thing, Maria?
Turn left on hotel, remain with this frequency 193
Maria,
hotel. Have a good night.
Can you please type exclamation point, shut up, all one thing? Exclamation point first and then shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the shut the f up sign. So please, be seated.
Awesome. Thank you, Maria. Gillespie Tower, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf, holding short 27 left.
Number 444 Foxtrot Golf, Gillespie Tower, the wind calm, runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 27 left, 444 Foxtrot Golf. Yeah, Duluth, that is, that's my mom. That's Maria in the chat as the flight attendant.
Approaching runway 27 left. Entered runway 27 left. 2,600.
It's not new below, but it is not published. And Box, yes, he is Brad, the CFII guy. Okay. Can't see the other green part because it's behind the stupid yoke. This thing's not super happy on the ground. Gear coming up.
Coming in the ground, Charlie Golf, Charles Oscar at the southwest ramp, taxi over.
So it's a singular prop coming back.
Charlie Golf Hotel Foxtrot, Oscar, Camry ground runway 26 taxi via Foxtrot and Alpha.
Foxtrot Alpha 26,
she
Charlie
loves
Golf
being
Hotel
called
Oscar.
Bill's mom. It's Duluth, Maria. Who the hell's Dutch?
Number 4 Foxtrot Golf, contact SoCal departure, good flight.
SoCal departure, 444 Foxtrot Golf, thanks. Hey, I'm quarantined. Quit playing the quarantine card, dude. I'm not gonna give you a break. You have no excuse. If you're quarantined, you should be more focused on what's going on. Good lord. SoCal approach, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf 1,500, climbing 4,500.
444 Foxtrot Golf, SoCal departure, radar contact, Gillespie altimeter 3001, maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf. Any chance we can get a Bravo shortcut direct Oceanside?
4 Foxtrot Golf, stand by.
No, Maria is definitely not the one that got me into crap. YOLO. Maria is not super into music. Let's see. Oceanside. And remove that here. Delete that. And let's see if we can get our Bravo clearance. Come on.
4 Foxtrot Golf, unable to Bravo clearance to the Miramar Bravo because it's military.
Yeah, that's okay. Roger that, 444 Foxtrot Golf. Immersion broken. That ortho looks really good. at 3,500, and then we'll climb out. Maria, seriously? Clearly not very good. Should have had a pot lipstick. You little shit. I love you too, Maria.
November 3, where we out, contact SoCal approach 124, Mike 9er.
I love her too, below. She's a bit of a character. Right, Maria? A bit of a character. I'm gonna have to get you on flight attendant duties at some time.
November 333, Romeo Alpha, SoCal approach, DLA altimeter 3001.
You get your sense of humor from me, which is terrifying.
November 4, Uniform Alpha.
It probably explains a lot
3012.
To some people. SoCal Tracon is in a building right over there. Oops. Climbing too much. Only if everyone wears masks. Yeah, should we simulate coronavirus in the sim as well? Okay. Hi, Bones. You're such a goofball.
25 Charlie Victor.
How was work today, Maria? Did you even go in, or are you actually quarantined?
Tower covers
you not
up to
joking
4,400 negative. Once you descend and you're at a lower altitude to where I can get you in appropriately at VFR, then I can hand you over.
Was he talking to? He wasn't talking to me, was he?
The 1 Charlie Victor, report over signal peak at 3,500. Number 3 Romeo Alpha, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
We're almost to our little tunnel here. Like Brad was saying, San Diego will clear you through the Bravo almost every time. I guess really the only place you wouldn't need the Bravo clearance is if you're going to Montgomery. It's so close, they just don't even bother clearing you through there, but Gillespie, it's almost all the time, coming and going. Alright, Flight, thanks, man.
333 Romeo Alpha, SoCal approach. The Torrance Airport is 12 o'clock and 7 miles. Report when you do have it in sight.
Maria, I'm sweating bullets only because I'm nervous about what you could possibly say.
Charlie Alpha, Hotel Fox to ask, might be green departure, radar contact.
Starflies, you're the first person I've seen running a ForeFlight screen cap.
November 1, Echo Charlie, heading 060.
Well, there's a few others that do it for sure. That I'm a lot of streamers will overlay ForeFlight, but
November 3, where we are.
I like to have it up
Tower 13.07.
more often than not throughout the flight, but. I don't know, I just figured it's nice for you guys to be able to see what's happening and then follow along with the flight, because without it, it just, you might as well just be flying around. Like, it kind of doesn't matter too much. So it takes up a big chunk of the screen, which isn't great, but to me, it's real estate that's worth the screen space. So, and if it helps if it helps out in any way for people trying to learn either airspace or ForeFlight,
John Wayne Tower 119 Pointer,
worthy screen space. Max, no, you're just a pro, and you are definitely a pro streamer. Well, technically, one bit will get you. You can technically be professional.
November 4 Foxtrot Golf, the Palomar altimeter 3001.
3001 4 Foxtrot Golf. Thank you. There's a cute little. Thanks, Maria. Slight bias, probably. Yeah. Oh, here. Oh, I see Duluth. My most embarrassing moment. Yeah, Max is a pro in every sense of the word. Just Flight makes some pretty stuff. Look at that. I told you, Maria. You can.
4 Foxtrot Golf traffic.
Plenty of room for
about 12:30. 2 miles altitude indicates 3,500 opposite direction. The flight's 9.0 altitude and verify.
We'll be looking for that traffic. 444 Foxtrot Golf. Traffic inside Archer 4 Foxtrot Golf.
4 Foxtrot Golf, Roger.
Bill as a kid. There are some pretty embarrassing moments out there, that's for sure. That looks like the plane, Bill, I text you. What plane did you text me? Oh shit, it does actually look like that plane. The livery, yeah, that's a Bonanza, Maria, but that is, that's crazy. Everybody walked away from it. I don't know if you can see that at all. Starflies, thank you so much for following. Welcome aboard. And Maria, thank you for,
so Charlie Lima, clear
texting me airplane stuff all the time.
I'm on Charlie finding 170, join the runway 20 right localizer.
Birthing you? We don't need to get into that, Maria. Leave my birth out of this. Leave you birthing me out of this. Well, why don't you give my stats? Yeah, give my
November 1 Echo Charlie is 6 miles to 11, maintain 3,000 to establish on localizer cleared out. That's runway 20 right approach.
That's right. 10-pounder coming at you. There's Palomar. And how long was I, Maria? 10-pounder. Maria, I love that I love that you shorten the names too. That you say below. That's super funny to me.
CGHS will climb and maintain that 9,000. And flight 0 for now.
No, I know. That's why it's funny to me that she says it too. That she says below. Maria just automatically.
Hey, bird.
CGHS 030.
Buddy.
Ooh, another month, and congrats again.
Shenanigans, thank you so much. Thank you for 11 months. That's crazy. One more month to a year. That is just crazy.
CGHS, let's get her Gorman.
Thank you. Thank you, Shenanigans. 21.5 inches. 10 pounds, 21.5.
November 1 Echo Charlie, contact John May Tower 126.8.
I think it's a good way to start your life though, B7. You know. Come out. Not that it's indicative of the rest of your life, but coming out nice and healthy, but your feet and hands were already full grown.
The 7 Charlie Lima can maintain 5,000. Advise when you have information, Alpha and approach request for Chino.
Gross. Big old puppy. Big old pup. All right.
November 4 uniform Alpha connect to caliber.
We've got 28-1 ready to go. We're going to be passed off to them pretty soon. I can't remember if PilotEdge does it before or after Oceanside, but we are 40 miles away, which is nothing. And going to be just off of the restricted area, which is always cold, and we're on with flight following, so it's fine, but giving Pendleton some breathing room is never a bad thing.
November 464 unit for SoCal approach up. Also, when given the handout, make sure you check your altitude and what your intentions are.
Sport controllers, man. Getting a little beat up. What's up, Finbar? I came out, took a look around, then went back in.
4 uniform Alpha, the altimeter 302.
Like, not yet. Not yet. Oh yeah, this is my pilot cam. Let's see if this works. It may have ruined this, but let's see if this works. Nope, didn't work. Didn't work. Let's see.
CGHS on contact LA Center 135.5. Good day.
There we go. Almost worked. Why does it look so bad? It looked so much better before.
Charlie Alpha Top Foxtrot Oscar, they sent in between 10,000, altimeter 3000.
Nope, wrong thing. Looks good in Brisbane. I can't remember why I made that go upside down. Yeah, why did I make that go upside down? I forget.
The 767 Charlie Lima, affirmative. After Brady, you can resume your own navigation.
Brisbane?
Who's the other aircraft, Holly?
Well, I've heard that said before. Brisbane. Yeah, that sounds... Brisbane doesn't sound right. Yeah, B7. I don't know. I just set it and forget most of this crap. So the minute I start changing anything, it's just helpless.
The 4 Foxtrot Golf Panic SoCal approach 128.1. Good day.
Pilot Mike, now I get it. Upside down. 28-1 444 Foxtrot Golf. See you later. Here's that little anomaly that we came across. The Dolly Parton's chest here, which is not showing up correctly, but that's okay. SoCal approach, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf 4,500.
Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf SoCal approach. Hello, altimeter 3001.
You got cut off there at the end of it. 3001 on the altimeter, 4 Foxtrot Golf.
Affirmative.
Roger, 4 Fox Golf. Just call me Mike. But Pilot Mike sounds so much better. You're not just any mic. You're not just a regular mic. You're Pilot Mike. I don't think that's stock. B7, I think that's actually from... one or a couple of scenery things, I think. But yeah, the color of the smoke is super cool. It looks very ominous coming from the other way when you can't see actually what it's coming from. Yeah, below minimums. Yeah, it is the power plant. Yeah, which is yep. That's on there, right? Yeah. Yeah, and the power plant, there are two large, closely spaced domes that look unmistakably like breasts. I used to vacation in Carlsbad every summer. We would walk all the way to the plant and back.
Number 43 Tango 5 heading is 010 vector status 120 right approach.
Shaluhu. That is a tough one to say, but hello.
This is Charlie Lima, do you have an request?
Alright, either runway will be fine with.
This is Charlie Lima, you can expect that you want cruise for the full approach. This is Charlie Lima, you can
Okay, we should probably be switching to the other tank here in a little bit. I'll switch it now just so I don't have to remember it later. On the fuel tanks,
the Paradise VOR heading of 080 vector status from 926 right approach.
On the halves of the clock. So this is, like, for example, if it's between, 31 after and top of the hour, I'm on the left tank. And if it's top of the hour to 30, I'm on the right tank.
Destination ATIS is 126.0.
This is obviously not the right time that I'm looking at, but that's an easy way to remember which tank to be on, or if you forget which tank you were on, if it's hard to tell at all. But when I was training in the Piper for cruise, I had RPM set at 2200. What Piper was it, Mike? It might actually be the altimeter. No, I think you're right. Yeah, you're right. It's just not set correctly, the altimeter setting. But if it was a clock, very good point, right? Where is the clock on this thing? Besides on the yoke. Is there an analog clock?
Number 4 Uniform Alpha, Canuck, SoCal approach 135.4.
Yeah, I think this is the actual clock. That's really funny. Archer 3. Okay, so this is an Aero, so the RPM, the power settings are going to be much different. That's pretty funny. But it was a good representation regardless, but it is very much an altimeter. SoCal approach, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf. We have information Zulu at John Wayne.
4 Foxtrot Golf, thanks for Zulu.
What is the actual weather? Probably not nice. It's still VFR. Scattered at 1500. Yeah, that would be not fun.
Number 464 Uniform Alpha, SoCal approach to the Riverside altimeter 3003. Number 4 Foxtrot Golf, receive direct signal Canuck, John Wayne Tower 119.9 air, good day.
Alright, direct signal peak, go into local 2, 4 Foxtrot Golf, we'll see it. John Wayne Tower, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf, inbound, signal peak information Zulu.
Number 444 Foxtrot Golf, John Wayne Tower, enter left downwind, runway 20 left, report midfield, John Wayne altimeter 3001.
Enter left downwind, 20 left, we'll call you midfield, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf. Working on pattern work only. Nice. Mike, what airport do you fly out of? Flying the pattern is... I never thought it would be fun before I started actually flying, and now I friggin' love it. That ortho looks pretty damn good right there. It's a good lighting setup. School has a built-in alert on their 430 to say switch tanks every 30 minutes. That's really nice. The Garmin watch, the D2 Garmin watch, I'm sure other watches do this as well. I'm sure if you had an Apple Watch or something similar, Samsung Gear or whatever, but the Garmin one for sure, you can set up a timer on your watch and it'll buzz a little bit on your wrist for you to switch tanks, which is really cool.
Caution, TFR
ILG. Okay, I'll look it up. Dynan Skyview has a built-in intercom reminder too. Yeah, that is pretty nice. It is, especially if you fly in airplanes that you don't have to switch. It's really dangerous to forget that. Right on, Mike. Okay, Wilmington. That's awesome. All right, now we can turn off ForeFlight because we're close. So let's get the lights coming on. We're down low so we can get the mixture coming in. Okay. Coming in over Signal Peak, and then our pattern entry is going to be at UCI, which is right here. And yeah. And then we'll enter left downwind. Okay, so first landing, let's see, I'm going to be in a 2002 Cessna 172 tomorrow. Okay, well, it is going to be pretty different from the Cessna, or the Piper that you fly, but it should be very fun. Okay, let's go. Props full forward, so we've got fuel. We'll get undercarriage in a minute. Mixtures, props, lights are coming on.
John Wayne Tower, Archer 333, Romeo Alpha. We are 9 miles west, inbound with Kilo, full stop.
Number 323, Romeo Alpha, John Wayne Tower, enter right downwind, runway 20 right, report midfield, the John Wayne altimeter to correction 3001.
Okay, we'll enter a right downwind, runway 20 right. We'll report midfield for 2 Romeo Alpha, 3 Romeo Alpha.
Super high here. In 172s, people tend to just leave it on both when... Oh yeah, it's always on both. Yeah, you'd never put it not on both.
Remember, for Uniform Alpha, contact John, correction, SoCal approach 128.
But I just mean the plane in general, not the fuel, just the plane in general. I did not descend properly. John Wayne Tower, Archer 444, Foxtrot Golf, midfield, left downwind, 20 left.
Number 444, Foxtrot Golf, John Wayne Tower, 20 left, clear to land.
Clear land, 20 left, 444, Foxtrot Golf. Okay, so we've got gas, we've got undercarriage, we've got mixture, props. There is a beam, the numbers. First notch of flaps in there. Okay, and 3 green.
Las Vegas Grand Challenger 515 Zulu Tango, request push and start on Charlie.
Challenger 515 Zulu Vegas Grand, push on Charlie is approved.
Push on Charlie for 5 Zulu Tango.
Pattern over Von Karman.
John Wayne Tower, number 464, Uniform Alpha, inbound for landing.
464 Uniform Alpha, John Wayne, our mixture into runway 20 right to the left.
Speaking of that.
20 right for the land, 4 Uniform Alpha.
God, my computer is hurting right now. And there is full flaps, offset final. That looks super. Trimmed. You have to trim this thing a lot, otherwise it will crash. Like just full on crash.
Number 7443 Tango, turn right, heading 100. Charlie Golf Hotel Foxtrot, Oscar, contact Bakersfield approach 118.8.
X-Plane still thinks the runway is wet, so that's
Charlie Golf
weird.
Hotel Foxtrot Alpha Bakersfield approach route to the Bakersfield altimeter 3000.
The fuel pump
Charlie Golf Hotel Foxtrot
will
good to
suck air if
8,000.
there is a problem in a single side if you're on both.
Just let me know if you need any lower.
Butter. Yeah, the Piper, you need fuel pump. I am probably behind on the chat, but yeah, in the Piper, there's no both. It's one side or the other. Fuel pump on, basically until you're in cruise, and you can turn it off, and then as you're descending, pop it back on. The 172, you don't need the fuel pump on at all, except for a little bit at startup.
Number 7443 Tango, 3 miles from Hookham, turn right heading 170, maintain 3000, toll established on the localizer, cleared out, runway 20 right approach.
Ooh, we got some traffic to wait for. That might be on the right side.
John Wayne Tower, Archer 333 Romeo Alpha, we're entering a midfield downwind, runway 20 right, and we'd like to make it a touch and go table.
We're talking about how both selector doesn't work
And
for
aircraft calling on the
low
ground, John Wayne, stand by. Number 43 Tango, I just need the reback one more time, you stepped on.
It's a pain in the ass. It's probably the biggest pain in the ass about Piper versus Cessna.
Number 464 Uniform Alpha, runway 20, we giving 20 right or 20 low? You're on A through 10, reminder, runway 20 right, clear to land if you weren't given it already.
20 right, clear to land for Uniform Alpha.
John Wayne Tower, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf, clear of 20 left at Hotel, parking at J's down Bravo.
Number 444 Foxtrot Golf, cross runway 20 right at Hotel and taxi to parking via Bravo, monitor ground 132.25.
Crossing 20 right at Hotel, monitor ground on the other side, Archer 444 Foxtrot Golf, thanks.
Approaching runway 02.
John Wayne Tower, Archer 333 Romeo Alpha, we're extending our downwind for traffic inside. Runway 20 right.
This would so not happen.
Number 3 Romeo Alpha, Roger.
That's so bad.
I'll call your base here in just a minute.
Copy 3 Romeo Alpha.
I should just stayed. I should have not even called him up. That was not good. Okay.
And 3 Romeo, I'd like to make it a touch and go table.
I fly both low wing and high wing, and I definitely prefer high wings.
Roger, standby.
Definitely preference.
Number 3 Romeo Alpha, base turn approved.
I prefer some things about high wings, and I prefer some things about low wings. I probably in general prefer low wings.
Clear for the option, 3 Romeo Alpha, thanks.
3 Romeo Alpha, runway 20 right, clear for the option.
There are certain things about 172s, specifically 172s versus PA-28s, that I prefer more, but if it's between, just in general, I would much rather have a low wing.
Descend to maintain 3000.
There's just something about being on top of the wing and the visibility that you get with the low wing. Obviously, you know, it's not as great for... Oh, that was an airliner too. Good lord. I can't believe he sent me, but whatever. Did we just say the FAA is always around? I mean, I was still on...
Cessna 7443 Tango, SoCal
or he was
approach.
still in the air, but that was some ballsy spacing on that guy. I will say that people in PilotEdge
the localizer. You do not appear to be tracking it.
are not as patient as people in real
Number
life.
7443
So
Tango, when
waiting
you start
on
a
the
transmission, you need to keep your finger on your push-to-talk button until you're done talking. I've stepped on you about 3 times now because you're starting and stopping talking. I don't know if that's your connection or if that's something you're doing. November 43 Tango, cancel approach clearance. Turn right, heading 270.
Dude, Brandon, where were you
3000.
like 40 minutes ago, man? Homie, it's great. I am a I am officially
Airbus
a private
4,
pilot now.
6-4 Uniform Alpha, taxi via Alpha to the ramp, remain this frequency.
Austin, were you controlling?
Taxi via Alpha, remain this frequency 4 Uniform Alpha.
PA-28 is a huge commercial
November 7 Charlie Lima, turn left heading 260.
Oh, you had the radar? Nice. Dude, I apologize. It was super busy. Yeah, you guys did a fantastic job though. So thank you.
Charlie Golf Yankee Bravo Victor, your transmission is unreadable. You have to make your request again. Say again.
The service was excellent. But I will say,
Mike check.
The only thing I will say about that flight from the PilotEdge perspective is Austin, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome. I really appreciate that, man. But yeah, the only thing that I would say from a PilotEdge perspective on the flight, it's
Yankee Bravo Victor, Camarillo ground runway 26, taxi via Foxtrot Alpha.
Stupid X-plane thinking it's wet out. Is that San Diego, SoCal gives you Bravo transitions in San Diego all the time. Especially going to Gillespie. There's really, I guess, not really any other situations where you would need the Bravo clearance other than Gillespie, unless you're going down to Brown, but that's kind of a specific thing. But yeah, Gillespie, they let you go through the Bravo and almost literally fly over Miramar every time. You hardly ever have to fly through that little corridor right there, except if you're going to Montgomery, where you use that corridor and then descend right into Montgomery, and they don't bother with the Bravo clearance because it's just kind of right there. Departing, they'll sometimes take you out, and they'll give you they'll let you cut the corner a little bit. But yeah, going to Gillespie, it's almost every single time. So what airplane is that? This is the Just Flight Aero, PA-28R, and it is a really, really fun plane to fly in X-plane because it looks fantastic. It sounds really nice. The systems are pretty good, but the textures are my favorite of any GA plane in X-plane. It's like worn. It looks like it's a real plane. It's awesome. It's good to know. Neither of us we're actually sure of the actual SOPs for that, so we just assumed no since it was military. Yeah, which is totally fine. I mean, I definitely erroring on the side of no with Bravo clearances is probably good from your guys' perspective. But yeah, in the real world, they send you over all the time. A friend of mine actually just was flying to and from Gillespie last week, and they got cleared into the Bravo north of this restricted area, and it was cleared to the class Bravo direct Gillespie, and they flew over Palomar and went inland straight there. So if you can, for planning purposes, that's awesome. It makes it so much easier just to go straight there. But yeah, cutting the corners there, they always let you in. It's not the demo version, is it? No, this is the full version. Arizona just jumped on, but wanted to say congrats on getting your ticket. Thank you, Arizona Aviator. Thanks, man. Yeah, it was, as you know, a little bit of the backstory. It was an ordeal. Very, very happy to finally be done. And this was a flight that Julia, my wife, just flew with me in the right seat. I'm getting her used to ForeFlight a little bit, going down to Gillespie, and that's going to be our first flight together. We'll be going down to Gillespie. So I will report on the Bravo clearance. But it should be a really fun flight. We have some very close friends that live right next to Gillespie Field, and this has been our goal to fly there since we moved back down here and I started flying. So that is going to be so nice to be able to do. Have you flown around Denver area in PilotEdge? Homie, I have not really flown in the Western Expansion a whole lot. Actually, just once. And then I will be doing that a lot more, though. Starflies, thank you. Yeah, it's been a week. I've been a private pilot for exactly a week now, and it feels pretty nice. So we'll start slowly working on the instrument stuff and flying more varied planes on PilotEdge, just because I'm not so stuck on making sure that I'm just dialed in with the 172. So we'll expand a little bit, which will be really fun. I am very excited to be to start to fly a little bit more seriously the Citation, Coronado Citation 2. Is Finbar still in here? Yeah, Finbar's still here. Or at least I think. Finbar is working on a very Finbar, I'm sorry that I gave you such a difficult livery to do, but I am very excited for it because your liveries are so phenomenal. Finbar did this plane and it's just freaking identical. And this is kind of a funny this is pretty funny. So I had posted a picture. This was the old flight school that I used to fly out of, and they had put these stickers on the plane like halfway through my time in this particular plane, and I had posted a picture of it. And that night before I got home, Finbar had sent me the updated livery with the sticker already on the plane, which was freaking insane, because I was kind of going back and forth whether or not to ask him to update it based on them putting the stickers on there. And sure enough, he had already done it. And I could not believe it. It was awesome. It's okay. Just have 6 nights to work before I get back on it. It's going to look awesome. And so, yeah, so the planes that I'll be flying moving forward will be the King Air, the Citation, Airfoil Labs King Air, Citation 2, I think is what they have. I'll be flying this probably a little bit more, still in the 172. So those will probably be, that's probably going to be my rotation, is those 4 planes. Oh, I take that back. The Bonanza, the Coronado F-33 Bonanza. So the Citation is what my instructor flies. The King Air is what my instructor's boss flies, and I am dying to get a ride in it. I might be flying a PA-28 again, hence flying this. I will still be doing IFR training in the 172, and my instructor also flies almost the identical panel to the F-33, the Coronado F-33. So those are the 5 planes that I'll be primarily flying on PilotEdge, and all 5 of them I either fly versions of it or am close to versions of them. Which one guy below? So yeah, I'm still going to try to keep it with planes that I have a connection with or time in, to just make it easier on myself to not learn random planes, but also maybe provide some kind of context with the real plane. Oh no, Striker, no. Yeah, Brad's boss is not in Discord. Yeah, the G36 is pretty cool. It's a G1000, which is cool, but it's not what the Bonanza that Brad flies has. So I'm a little bit less. The panel on the Coronado one is identical, and it makes it way more fun to fly it in PilotEdge. Well, it's kind of glass, kind of 6-pack, but mainly 6-pack Starflies. The plane that I'll be doing my instrument in is a 172 with a GNX 375 and a 6-pack, but the 6-pack has a single GI 275. So they that 275 does a lot of stuff. HSI, it's got the full attitude indicator, kind of like miniature little glass panel in it, which it probably won't be in that mode very often. But yeah, so it's got a GI 275, which is a little bit like 6-pack on steroids. So that is the plan. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed having Julia back on the stream. We have an idea for the next stream that we're going to do that I'm really excited for, and it's going to be actually goofy. I mean, she's a goofy kid anyway, but this the stream that we're going to do will actually be pretty goofy. So thank you all very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And if you're new to watching this channel, enjoy what's coming next. All right, guys. See ya.
That's 176, turn right, hotel, kind of ground. See ya.
Right at hotel, contact the ground.
See ya.